What's going on, guys? I am Toxic Jordan. Welcome back to the channel. So today we're going to be jumping into burst mode here. They have finally edited out that glitch, so you can no longer use the LR Carnival Goku to get a free win. So we are actually going to attempt to do this legitimately. So I actually already did a few runs on this earlier off camera because I really wanted to figure out a setup that was going to work. And I was having some trouble actually clearing the stage, but I finally found one that works and I was able to clear it. So we're going to go ahead and just clear it again. So I can show you guys what I did here. So we are using a TEQ full power team. That's going to be, the idea here. So I didn't restrict my team costs because we're not going to be going for like a nuking strategy that a lot of people would do. That you would technically, maybe you'd probably want to do that with like the STR team, just because you have the LR Carnival Goku that hits really hard. But yeah, we were just going to do like a legitimate actual run. So with that being considered, we kind of need every single unit that we can bring on the team. We can't afford to bring any Cybermen or any unit at all that's going to just get us killed in one hit, right? So I definitely wasn't going to lower the team cost. And then, so we have everything checked here except for the TEQ damage reduction, because we're using a TEQ team. So obviously it's fine if any of the other typings have damage reduction. And then with this one, so I reduced his damage received by 80% rather than 90. It just helps pack like a little bit of a better punch there. This is definitely not a super important one. Like, I'm sure you absolutely could get it finished with the 90% up there instead if there was something else you wanted to take off. So then we have all of the attack raises, so he does hit extremely hard. And then we have the extra 1,000 right here as well. So yeah, he does hit very, very hard. That is one thing about this enemy for sure. And then we give him all his defense raises, which really isn't as important. I say you should probably always have the defense maximum, because lowering their defense doesn't really do that much. As far as like the amount of damage that you're going to do to them, it doesn't really change that much. The damage reduction is what changes a lot. And so I wanted to make sure that I had a setup that didn't include these, because if the enemy is going to be extremely tanky and have all these like crazy restrictions and stuff, then giving him 1,000% extra HP that you have to get through, that's insane. Like, if he had 100% more, that would mean that it would take you twice as long, essentially. Because if he has double the HP, then it's going to take you double the amount of like turns to take him down. This is 1,000% extra HP. That's so much. I feel like it's only 20 points, and it makes him so much harder. You should try and make setups where you never have to have these selected. Unless you're like nuking. If you're nuking, it might not matter, because you're going to overkill the enemy anyway. Okay, so then yeah, maximum HP, and then this one is kind of nothing as well. Just if you do less than 100k, it does 0 instead, which fine. That's when you're just doing like normal attacks anyway. But you should be doing super attacks to get through this guy. And then we've got the character locking active. I needed that was a really annoying one. That does make it a little bit difficult. We might end up not clearing it on the first go if he ends up locking the wrong character in slot 1 or something. So that can be a bit of a nuisance, but it is definitely doable. I have cleared it with the character locking on. You just have to get lucky with the RNG. The one that's really bad, though, is having the key 5. When you subtract the key 5, that is horrible for your rotations, especially on this team, and I'll talk about why in a second. But yeah, it is better. So I decided it's better to only be subtracting key by 3. Just makes it a little bit more bearable, a little easier to get super attacks off, and then no support items or support memories allowed to be used. So this is the team that we used for this. We need to... Okay, friend system. Thank you. So we needed to use only TEQ and full power. And if we come in here and take a look here, let's look at TEQ full power. Full power TEQ. Okay, not the largest box. There's really not a ton of options here. There's maybe like 1 or 2 units that you could switch out. You could potentially use the Gobros here. You could use Goku Frieza. Jiren does a lot of damage. So you have those options, but for the most part, it's pretty agreeable that you're going to want to use like the full power lead, so the Super Saiyan 4 Goku. You're going to probably want Carnival Goku on here, and then you're also probably going to want these two Frieza cards. They're like by far the best 4 on this roster of characters, and because they're not they're not like all super types or all extreme types, they don't link very well. So you're already going to be sacrificing yourself a lot of key links and stuff. So it's already going to be more difficult to get off all your super attacks that you need to get, especially because there's only so many tech orbs to go around. Without having an orb changer on the team, you know, you're going to run out of orbs. So having that key -5 there would be a horrible one. That's why we did only the key -3. So that is the strategy behind the build. And then as you'll see here, it's going to take us a little while to get through this this stage for sure. It's not the quickest thing because, you know, this enemy just has such a large health pool, and he's reducing so much of our damage. So it's just kind of a race to see if we can deplete him before he depletes us. But the main thing that's good about this, okay, so we have a good first rotation here. Frieza will be able to tank everything in that first slot. I do need to be careful about who is going to get super attacks, because as you can see, we're missing a lot of ki here. So, I think if I do this, then the red orb should fall. There we go, and then now I can get 7 with Frieza, though I don't know if it's better to get... Well, I can't get 9, so we're not going to be able to get a super attack with the full power Goku. Unless we get an additional. We are going to pray for a lot of additionals coming up here. Let's go ahead and take this so we can save all those orbs for the next turn. But yeah, we got decently lucky with our rotations here. Frieza is definitely able to tank well. But you could see even with 80% damage reduction, we still didn't tank that for double digits. So that should speak volumes to how hard this guy is actually going to hit. And then I guess we kind of got lucky that there were no attacks later in the rotation, because all of these guys are going to take like 150k to like 200k on normal attacks. And it is kind of lucky that the Friezas got locked on rotation together, because that's how I want the rotation set up anyway. This is actually bad. If Carnival Goku was on this rotation with the full power Goku, then we would have been perfect. So we got a little bit unlucky there. Okay, it looks like Gohan is locked in that final slot. Is this 9 orbs? Shoot, it's only 8. So whoever we put in this first slot is not going to get off a super attack. I think we should probably do this with Goku, because if that is a super attack right there, he has the chance to counter it, whereas Demon King Piccolo would just get wrecked by that. So I think this is the smarter play, and then we'll be able to get super attacks with both the Gohan and Demon King Piccolo. So I think after super attacking, the Gohan should be able to tank in that final slot decently. Okay, yeah, so without getting that defense raise on super, we definitely took a lot of damage there. So that's a little bit unfortunate. But we do have Carnival Goku coming up next rotation, so even if we get hit really hard right here, as long as we survive, then we'll be able to revive with Carnival Goku. Which is a really, really big attribute to having him on the team. I think he's kind of, like, pertinent. If you don't have him on the team, I don't think you can do this with Tech Full Power. In the previous run where I ended up winning, I did need to revive with Carnival Goku, so... we ended up getting some start of turn healing there, but Golden Frieza's passive is actually not active for him to have 80% damage reduction, because we were below 50% at the very beginning of the turn, and then we got the start of turn heal from Frieza. That put us up over 50%. So we do not have our 80% damage reduction. He is unfortunately locked in that middle slot. So it's really lucky that we have Carnival Goku available, because Frieza is most likely going to get KO'd in this middle slot. And if Carnival Goku gets supered in the beginning, then he's going to take 575k. So that pretty much would seal the deal. Okay, but it's lucky there were no attacks up front, so we're actually able to dish out some damage before we die. I'm pretty much assuming that we are going to die on this rotation. I don't think we have what it takes to win. Oof, yeah, that was a lot of damage there. Oh, wow, we did survive. Okay, that's actually a bad thing, Because if we had died right there, we would have revived and gotten 70% of our HP back. Now we have absolutely no HP to work with. And Demon King Piccolo got locked in the last slot. So I think we're actually going to lose here. I don't think that there's anything we can do to win this. We're going to skip that super attack just to make sure that we can get the super with the guy who's going to get hit. And then hopefully the orbs fall well. Not good enough. Okay, it's only 7 orbs. Yeah, I think we're probably dead here, unless we get really lucky with some like additionals and crits and we're able to kill him. Okay, a critical hit, and we get an additional. Can we get another crit? Oh my goodness, this could be good. And then if he supers us and we counter, potentially. Oh no. Okay. Let's try again. We were pretty close there. Just got a little bit unlucky with some of the RNG. But let's go ahead and try this out again. Man, the friend system is so stupid for that. Like, why would it recommend not the obvious? I don't know. It is the worst. They really, really need to fix it. Okay. So this time we have Carnival Goku. We have both of our tanks. Well, Carnival Goku's not really a tank, but I'm just saying that because of his revive. So he's on the second turn with Golden Frieza. This, I would say, is bad RNG as well, because we have to stay above 50% HP here, otherwise Golden Frieza is going to be useless for us. So if Golden Frieza doesn't come up in this first turn, it's kind of rough. Okay, I guess we'll do this. I don't think we're going to get 7 orbs right here, though, for Goku. Yeah, no, unfortunately not. So we'll just be praying for the additional, and then Gohan can grab all these orbs. Perfect. Yeah, so I really don't know if we're going to have the ability to stay above 50% HP here. Oh my goodness, we get the level 3 dodge. That is why you give your characters a level 3 dodge, folks. That is amazing. Wow. I think just because of that, we're going to stay above the 50%. Let's see. Yes! Oh, that's so good. That's so good. Okay, now let's see what the character locking looks like, because that could screw us as well. But at least we're starting the turn well. Oh, no, this is perfect. This is so good. Okay, so we're going to skip a super attack with Frieza, because Frieza doesn't really do much damage anyway. But man, that's so awesome that Frieza is the only one getting supered here, or getting attacked at all. How do I want to do this with Goku? I'm trying to see if I can get the orb set up for Demon King Piccolo too, but I don't think I'm going to be able to. Unless I do this, but I kind of want Goku to get a 24 key, just so we can do as much damage as possible. Yeah, and then we're not gonna get 9, only 7. I'm gonna grab these just so I can clear up for all those tech orbs there. Yeah, that should be good. Okay, so we're totally safe defensively this turn, but it's a huge liability that we have Frieza and Carnival Goku on the same rotation, because it basically means that this is the only turn that we're safe, and on the other turns we can just get clapped, so we do need to be careful about that. Okay, we're still in a kind of a precarious spot. Depending how the attacks look. 2 attacks. Okay, we're not going to get a super attack with Frieza if we get the super attack with this Goku. Because this Goku is only getting attacked before he attacks, it doesn't matter if he gets a super off or not, because pretty much he'll need to counter a super or just tank the damage regardless. Whereas the Frieza is going to raise his defense on super and then potentially take less damage from whatever attack that is. So this is a smarter way to make sure that we live. Okay, and then we'll do this. Those purple orbs did not fall well. That's kind of annoying. Okay, and we're just dead because we didn't counter. Oh my goodness, we could have countered that. That's so annoying. Okay, let's jump back in for one more attempt and see if we can get this here. If not, then I may just have to edit the footage, because I don't think I want to put this many failed attempts and make you guys watch me lose this over and over and over. I'm sure that you're doing that plenty yourselves. I really do want to get a winning run for you guys, so let's see if this can be the one here. Another really nice thing that I didn't mention yet, the RNG of the map can be really good too, because these question mark spaces can actually turn into key for you. Let's see if we're going to get key here. See, like that. Okay, so Carnival Goku now has 2 extra key that we're going to be able to use in this. Now, in most of the rest of the game, that's a completely useless thing because your teams are strong enough to not really need to rely on the map key. But here, that's actually a big deal. That can make a difference between getting a super attack or not. So yeah, that is kind of super awesome to get lucky with that on the map. Okay, so Gohan's locked in the middle. I think we'll go ahead and do this because I want to make sure that the Super Saiyan 4 Goku stays on rotation. We'll do this, and then I think we're going to be able to get a super attack with everyone here. Oh, it depends how this rainbow orb falls. Okay, this is kind of scary. Yes, it stayed in the right spot. Oh, actually, we have all of these too. I think I'm just going to do this so we can save the TEQ orbs for next turn. The TEQ orbs are always just more valuable. And we have a lot of purple there. Okay, we're looking pretty good so far, honestly. Unless one of these 2 guys has to take a super attack right now, then we're just going to die. But if they don't take a super, then we're actually looking like we're in a pretty good spot. We get all 3 super attacks, so we're going to do a pretty big dent to his health here. Nice, and we get the additional. That's going to help our defense as well. Oh, we take a super... We're barely alive right now. We have like 580k HP. So unless we take less than 60k right here, we're dead. Wow, we only took 25k. Oh my god. Okay, he locked Carnival Goku in the middle. So we're not going to be able to get a super attack with Carnival Goku before we die. But we will be able to with full power Goku. We need these 7 in order to super, so we'll do this. So yeah, we're going to get some extra damage in here, which is perfect. And then Frieza is going to be absolutely useless to us this run. But we are about to heal back, so I suppose there's a chance. When we revive, I don't know if we keep the same orb field or if it respawns it to a new one. I'm actually not sure about that. Let's see. Let's pay attention to that and see if it respawns a new one. Okay, so we're getting Vegeta down to about like 50% HP here. He's still above. Okay. Man, I was really hoping there would have been a super attack and a counter first, and then the normal hit that would kill us, because we could have done some extra damage. But that's okay. Nice, transform Goku. As a side note, I'm really impressed with that Demon King Piccolo for tanking that as well as he did. He only took like 25k after supering. I think I've really underestimated him as like being one of the best defensive units that we have the availability of using. So I might need to consider that going into this next turn. Okay, it looks like we do keep the same field of orbs, so it's very nice that I selected it the way I did, because I gave us some options here. Yikes, yikes, yikes. I don't know how I want to do this. I mean, obviously, it makes more sense to keep full power Goku linked, since he is locked in the last slot anyway. We'll do this. I'm gonna take just this orb, because he's not gonna get a super anyway. And then... Oh, shit. We only have 6 key there. Oh, man. That could be a blunder. I should have selected these red orbs. I think we could have gotten 7 orbs with the yellows. Well, that's a little annoying. Okay, and then we can still save all those greens for next turn, because luckily Gohan gives himself extra key here. Okay, a crit. That's nice. So we'll at least do some damage. Ooh, a level 3 dodge. Nice. More level 3 dodges coming through. And we're still above 50%, so that's perfect for Frieza here. Or, we rotated Frieza off, so I don't think Frieza's coming back quite yet. Yeah. Okay. Who got locked? Okay, so this is perfect. There's a super attack being launched there. But... Okay, let's go ahead and use Carnival Goku's active skill here. We'll do some damage. Very nice. Okay, so I guess the question is, can Demon King Piccolo... Why did he... Okay, I need to look at his kit really quick. Greatly raises defense for 1 turn. Okay. And then he's getting... Reduces damage received by 66%. Oh, okay. And then 5 or more key spheres obtained, he reduced by 50% starting on turn 6. Okay, got it. So he's reducing a bunch of damage as well. Why did I never know that that card did that? Wow, that's really impressive. Okay, so we'll just grab all of these with him then. That seems right to me. That first attack is not going to happen because of Carnival Goku's active skill. So we don't need to worry about that first attack. We just need to make sure that with 300k HP, we can survive the super attack. So I guess we'll see if the 60% damage reduction is enough. Hopefully we can get like an additional super to get a double defense raise. That'd be nice. No, okay. Oh, we did tank it. Nice. Very good. Okay, I think we win here then. I think we do actually win. Nice. Perfect. Okay, it only took us a few attempts there. So yeah, I think I'm going to leave all of the attempts in the video here. It'll be a little bit of a lengthy one, but that's good, because this is a brand new game mode, and, you know, we're all experimenting. We're all trying to see what works. So I think seeing those failed attempts as well will just kind of show the strengths and weaknesses of this team, and really what it's capable of doing in this game mode. So coming up, I'm going to do runs with a few different team builds as well. We might try the nuking strategy and stuff, but I wanted to just cover the TEQ Full Power one because it seemed like a really strong idea. So yeah, hopefully that helped you guys be able to get the 3,000 score here. That run that we just did there would have been enough to complete all of the missions that you have on the burst mode side of things. This only mission that we have left is to do it with an Earthlings team. So we may try and come back in with an Earthlings team and see if we can get it over 3,000 that way as well. But yeah, so hope you guys found that one helpful. That is going to do it for this video. So if you enjoyed, then consider being a part of the Toxic Tribe with a like, comment, and subscribe on the video. And I will catch you guys next time. Peace.